When I saw TJ Lang at halftime, we were both pretty pissed off on the 3rd-and-1 play where Goff got sacked. They went empty, or they have a great offensive line. What the hell are you doing? And then I saw you after the game, and we were completely different mood, weren't we?
At halftime of the game, you're like, man, like, what are we, a couple plays there where feels like we might be overthinking some things, right? Let's keep it simple, But, you get that. I mean, it's a playoff game, stuff happens sometimes. And, what a difference in the second half. We knew the offense was going to be tough sledding. Tampa Bay's defense, that might be the best defense they faced all year, just every single level.
And they still scored 31 points on them.
Right. And you're 10 at halftime. You're like, all right, we're going to have to keep chipping away. Hey, defense, keep doing your job. Keep us in this game until we kind of, find our footing, which happened. And then I think it was, 3 straight scoring drives that this offense went on. And they did it. They started getting back to the run game a little bit. It felt like the run game I know it wasn't great, but it felt like they just completely abandoned it at one point and just said, pass. We got to make plays. They went back to the run game, and then it started opening up, the play action passes a little bit more. And then how many times this season have we seen, hey, the run game, all right, just keep chopping wood, right? Just keep going. And then bam, in the fourth quarter, you start to rip off some big ones, right? That's when you start to wear teams down. I thought it was incredible. I thought it was awesome. I thought one thing about Ford Field, I knew what kind of potential this place had, playing 8 years in Green Bay. And every year we came in here and we're like, man, that's kind of a intimidating building. Just the setup of it kind of feels like a dungeon. And you never really got to see the full potential of it. This season has been, they have legitimately raised the level of this field to be in a top probably 3 home field advantage for the team. And I think when the fans hear players talk about it and they know how big of a difference it really does make, our fans have been incredible. And yesterday, we all knew it was last game of the season at Ford Field. It was a damn fitting way to go out and, coach and players I talked to after the game they couldn't say enough great things about the atmosphere that the fans brought to Ford Field all season long, and yesterday was it was special.
Baker Mayfield even said after the game how cool he thought it was.
It was special. Yes. I'm driving home, and my wife and my oldest son had a chance to go. They don't get to go many games with this hockey schedule, but I'm even looking at him, and I'm like, you're going to remember this forever. That was special. You're going to remember that forever. And he's 12, and he was jacked up and he was cheering the whole game and screaming, and it's cool to share a moment like that, with especially with your kids. And I'm sure there's a whole lot of other people that are going to think the same thing. We're never going to remember. We're never going to forget, yesterday's game, the playoff game last week. Right. This team has given us just incredible memories right now. And the crazy thing is they got a shot to keep going.
Yes, they do.
You know what I mean? They got a shot to keep going. And